Good motherfucking morning. We are back. Spy pre-market analysis video. In today's video, it's June 29th, 2023. You guys already know what's going on. Pre-market analysis, we're about to chart out some levels and some zones. We're going to be trading intraday. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, zooming on down here. We're on the daily chart right now. Some of these lines and zones are still pretty valid. So this zone, like it's still pretty valid, right? We had a little rejection here yesterday. What we're gonna do, we're gonna delete some of these. Delete. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all we're gonna delete. We're gonna delete those two. Then we're gonna come over here, trend line. Let me cancel this real quick. Zoom in so we can get just a little bit more closer to where this actually is. It's Thursday. We only really need to bring this out 2 days. Boom. Candle close from yesterday and candle high from yesterday. Right, we got those. You guys can see that. Candle open from yesterday marked with this dotted line, still pretty valid, and the low from yesterday. We'll mark the low. It's a little bit past this little gold zone here that held pretty well. Boom, candle low. Alright, that's going to be our daily levels. We're going to move down to our 4 hour, see how everything's holding up, right? 4 hour pre-market, we're up into this daily gap zone that we have right now, right? And why do I say it's a daily gap? Well, there's a gap in price between this candle here, which I believe, yeah, this is a bearish candle. This is also a bearish candle, but as you see, there's no body of a candle in between here. We just have the tails of some candles. So daily gap. As you see, price action's moving up into this daily gap pre-market. It looks like maybe we're gonna have to extend this out for tomorrow, but we're not gonna worry about that today because it is covered for today. We're gonna move these lines and zones over that we have here. This one was an intraday level here. Not going to worry about that. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna move this dotted line over, however, because as I said already, this one was close to our candle open yesterday, right? Our candle opens right there, so we're pretty close to where it's at. I'm not even gonna move it. I'm just gonna extend it over some. We then have this low here. We could watch. Which we will watch. We'll pull that over, lock that in place. We'll pull this level here over. And most of these levels, were given yesterday. So I'm just kind of updating them right now. If you were interested in seeing us actually draw them, go watch yesterday's video. They've held pretty valid. Then we do have this zone here that if we drop down to the 1 hour, you can see even better. We actually got this zone from a 1 hour chart yesterday. We saw, maybe even got it from a 30-minute chart. Yeah, we got this from a 30-minute chart yesterday. Tail of this candle, interesting price action here, wick into it here, come above, wick down, right back into it here, explode up, and then yesterday's action, a bunch of wicks right into it, right? Wick right into it and below a little bit. Wick right into it and below a little bit, wick right into it, wick right into it, and price moved up. So for the downside, if we're gonna watch anything for the downside, we'll be watching any more wicks into this zone here. And I can even delete this level under it. Right, we'll just delete that, and we'll just extend this zone a little bit, like so. And then let's say price were to get below there, which I highly doubt it would. We'd look for it to come into this zone here. Boom. And I'll just pull this back some. Boom. Like so. We'll go ahead and lock these in place. Lock them. And now for the upside, let's say, well, first thing we have to do we have to mark our pre-market high, right? So pre-market's top is right here, right now. And as we see, we got this almost indecisive doji candle with a lot of movement up or downwards. So let's say price gets above there. Where's the next place we can look for price to go? Well, what's this one at? This is at 438.21. Up here is at 438.70. Above 438.21, I'd watch for 438.50-ish, which is right here. But one thing I'm also seeing is we have this gap in price here. And I think the gap in price is a little bit more important to watch. So we'll pull this over like this. Say we get above our pre-market high here. The next place we look for price to go is around here, 438.70 up to about 439.50. At least that's where the gap is, right? See how that looks on the 4 hour? We could minimize this, or make it smaller so it's just the actual gap. And if you see, we wicked into here already, so we wicked into here previously. So this gap could be a potential level to watch if we break our pre-market highs. Let's go back down to the 1 hour. Above 438.20, we look for price to go to 438.70. That's a 50-cent move. Below, say we break out of this zone, right? We break below this zone. We break below 437.45-ish, 437.50-ish, wherever. We break below, the first place we look for price to come down to is 436.40. Below 436.40. We'll look for price to come down here to 435. Yeah, about 435. We see any other interesting pieces of price action? Not really. Yeah, nothing too notable. So these are going to be our levels and zones that we're going to be watching today for June 29th, 2023. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, retweet for more. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. So I'll see you guys when the market opens. Peace.